Open Your Eyes is brought to you by the Belize Bank. Our country, your bank.
Good morning and welcome to Open Your Eyes.
Satya Manin, right?
I'm April Martinez.
And I'm Sabrina Daly.
And good morning, Belize. Thank you so much for joining us on this lovely, fun Friday. Are we feeling the fun, Sabrina?
Yes, girl, I'm looking forward to it as always. Every Friday, I look forward to hosting with you and really having full fun on the morning show.
Well, you know what? It's going to be a full fun morning show. I've looked at the rundown already and I'm so excited for all of the conversations we're going to have this morning.
Same here.
But as we do every morning, Sabrina, we always talk about what's buzzing. And you know what? I don't know if you've seen the Ministry of Education's desk calendar before, but their desk calendars show every month all of the national holidays, of course, but all of like the international not holidays, but days that are celebrated in the world and
or
I think
recognized
on the UNESCO calendar, right? And so this month, apart from it being Indigenous Resistance Day and so on, there's also World Mental Health Day that is celebrated on the 10th.
Wonderful. You know, what I really appreciate, and maybe I'm just now noticing it this year, but we had several opportunities throughout the year leading up to now October where we have had conversations centered around mental health.
Yeah.
For instance, September alone was for suicide awareness. So that was also another opportunity to talk about mental health. To now see that we have another opportunity on a specific day in October is great because this is a conversation that I feel we should constantly have. We're in 2023 and I still feel like some forms of mental health conversations are still taboo.
I think we in Belize are playing catch up a little bit with the rest of the world. And one of the things that I have to say about Belize, and I think we're trying our best to get out of it, is that we look more to the US for what's buzzing when it comes to these bigger issues. But the rest of the world is moving on and moving forward. You have some countries in Europe, Africa, and Asia that recognize mental illness as something severe. And I know that in certain spaces, in certain job spaces, you're allowed to take a mental day. You know, if you really, you don't even have to be suffering from the clinical depression and anxiety. Sometimes these things come in waves and you don't know why you're feeling this way and you're just overwhelmed with life. And that is one of the things that I realize that we don't talk about enough is how human it is. It is okay that you're feeling this way and it is okay that you have to take a step back, take a minute and relax your mind because the world it's filled with so many overwhelming issues and you can't handle it all. And especially since we live in an age of social media, Sabrina, where all of the information is at your fingertips. You are constantly barged, not with just the news in your community or in your country, but everywhere else in the world. And all of that to consume
it
all
takes
of
a toll
that,
on
it
you.
does take a toll.
It takes a toll on you. And, you know, beyond that, April, I look back to generations before us, looking at our parents. And I don't know if mental health was a conversation that was being had in those times. I can tell you, based on my observation, a lot of the generations before us, they took pride in saying that they were strong and they didn't show that these things affected them. So mental health was almost a form of weakness. Showing that you are affected mentally by something was a form of weakness. And now we're in this generation where it's a form of strength to say that you are affected by something because holding it in and suppressing it is what would be considered the form of weakness. You know?
And I think we've also learned that it's not good for you. And I like that when we talk about mental health, we're talking about if you take care of your physical health, you should also be taking care of your mental health. It's the exact same way, just that. And I think we talk about the taboo of mental health, yes, and we also talk about the taboo of taking medication for your mental health. I don't want no drugs in my body, but you put Tylenol in your system for your headaches, you put Tylenol in your system for your body aches, you know, you take your vaccines to prevent yourself from certain physical illnesses. So why is it difficult for us to say, you know what, I need to take something for my mental health?
Yeah. You know, I want to go back to a point that you mentioned where you said that perhaps it would be more progressive for us to acknowledge mental health days, you know. And I do believe that there are some businesses here in Belize that provides that. I recently did a story, I believe it was last month or the month before, where we visited a business place here in Belize that had a wellness room. And the wellness room, of course, served for not only nursing mothers to breastfeed in private, but also for persons that simply needed a wellness break.
Yeah.
A wellness, if you can't take a day, at least you could take an hour. There's a space available for you where you can relax and where you can take that moment to yourself and regroup and recharge. And maybe that's something that we could incorporate if we can't see ourselves going as far as giving an entire day, at least having a space for persons to decompress or taking a moment or take a moment to themselves.
There is, I believe, an advertisement somewhere that's talking about if you've suffered an accident and you've survived and you are having these traumatic tendencies to call somebody for assistance. I remember, like, earlier this year when I did have my accident, I was going through it, right? And at the time I was teaching at Galen University, and I didn't know that they offer this kind of assistance. Well, not just trauma, but they have their in-house psychologist that if you are an employee, you can seek out her assistance for free. And it's not just for staff, it's also for students. And you know, I was very happy and kind of sad at the same time that when I tried to book my appointments with her, she's always full. Because people are always going to her, which is great because people are talking about their mental health. People are talking about, and as a student, when you are going through it and you can't perhaps seek this kind of assistance at home, it's so nice that you can speak to somebody at school and they can walk you through this process, or at least calm you through this process, because it's nerve-wracking being a student as well.
Yeah. I mean, it's always amazing when you have these professionals that are available for students, that they can talk to them. I remember my college days when there's the stress of having to perform and be also a volunteer and make sure that you're making these excellent grades, but also be responsible and have a side job and, you know, also have a social life that you don't have. But I even look at the public service. We've also had representatives from the Employee Assistance Program, which essentially is a program for public servants where they can have access to mental health practitioners, the very same psychologists that you would pay privately to meet. They are also available on the EAP program. So that is something amazing that the government has implemented as well.
And you know, this is why I'm saying, Sabrina, I don't know if it's taboo like Belize, we're playing catch up and so, but we're also recognizing
we're trying to
that
do
it's an important topic to discuss. And you know, that intergenerational trauma, I think our generation is working really, really hard to break that cycle where it's okay to talk about your mental health. It's okay, listen, some days you just feel sad, and why not? The world can be an overwhelming place, and it's okay if you are, and there's nothing wrong with you if you can just openly say, you know what, today is a day, I'm going through it, I can't people right now, I can't apply myself the way I normally would, and that's okay.
I think it's also important in this world of having so many different triggers around us, even without us even being aware, that we should prioritize self-care as well. And a lot of us think of self-care as doing those little masks on a Friday night, but it doesn't have to exactly include a mask. It could be as simple as staying in a quiet space, you
Yeah.
know, taking a walk along a green area, making your favorite cup of tea every night or something like that. What do you do, April, for self-care?
For self-care, it's been a while since I've done that. I was just telling somebody the other day that I am that person that actively runs away from her problems, and in a space where, and I'll tell you what I mean. When I'm feeling overwhelmed, and I don't know if it's impulse or if it's self-care, but when I'm feeling overwhelmed, you know, I go somewhere. And I try to like stay far away from the thing that is, I don't know if that's, I mean, I know it's not facing your fear or your trauma, but I need to be away from it for a little bit so that I can recompress, like think hard about the situation and what's happening. And so when I had the time, I used to play bus roulette. Yeah.
Bus roulette.
Bus roulette. So
Bus roulette.
I would go to the bus terminal,
Uh-huh.
and whichever bus comes first, I would just get on it and go.
Go wherever it.
Go wherever it
You
stops.
go to the final
I
stop.
go to the final stop. One time
Have
I
you ever
got
gone
all
to
the way to
PG?
Orange Walk for
Okay.
tacos, just for breakfast tacos and come back.
Oh wow.
And I'm sitting in the bus and I have in my headphones and I'm looking at the people around me and I'm like, you know, all of these people are going through something and I don't know, and we're all just reaching a destination.
Yeah.
And when we reach that destination, we figure it out afterwards.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the way I used to take in my mental state. I had to be able to just be away, go somewhere, and not be in that same environment that was causing me that kind of stress. And it used to work. But nowadays I can't do that.
When was the last time you took a bus to Orange Walk to get tacos?
20.
Oh my gosh, that does not sound. Oh my goodness, April.
Yeah, it's been a minute since I've practiced that kind of, because I can't anymore, you know,
Yeah.
we're working on all of these things, but that's also it, right? We have all of these excuses where we don't take care of ourselves because
Yeah, and
we
that's,
have to do all of these things.
that's a really important point that you're mentioning right there, because now you feel like you don't have time to put anything small in place to ensure that you are mentally okay. So
Yeah.
isn't there even a little bit of something that you do?
Back to you, Sabrina. What do you do?
All right. Well, let me see. I do multiple things. I'll tell you, I have moments just like the ones that you do that are more extreme, but it's not the healthiest. And when I say it's not the healthiest, I mean that I tend to retreat and I need to be by myself to recharge and just pull myself together. I feel like I have to do that privately.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
sometimes it takes a couple hours and sometimes it takes a couple days. But very small acts of self-care that I personally love is romanticizing very small things around me. So that would be, if I'm making a cup of tea, I want to get my fanciest china I have in my house, you know. I'll make very small acts feel romanticized. If I'm cleaning my house, I have to play a certain type of music and it makes it feel zen. If I'm doing laundry, I imagine myself all the way back when. I find small ways of making, of feeling like I'm in my own little world, and that for me feels like self-care.
Yeah, I like nature a lot. I think
Same.
I go back to nature. I go to the sea a lot.
Okay,
and then
I don't
that
like the
makes
sea.
me that makes me feel, I guess, I don't know, something about staring out into the ocean makes you feel just like you're too small.
Yeah.
Right? The world is much bigger and you're just lucky to be a part of it.
Yeah.
And that's what I think brings me back to earth.
I feel that way with nature, but I mean, I don't feel like I have to go and insert myself in nature because I live the
well,
village.
yeah.
So I open my back door and I see howler monkeys and I'm like, okay, I'm zen again.
I like that. I like sunsets and I like sunrises,
Yeah,
and I
same.
like how the colors just transform. It's, I don't know, taking in the beauty of what the world has
Yes,
to offer, I think
yes.
makes me feel better. But when you come to this morning show, right, and you have to, you know, talk to yourself so that you're able to get up, get into that positive state, because you are a very positive person. What do you have to do to get there? How do you prep yourself for a positive mindset when you come to work?
That's a great question. It depends on how many hours of sleep I've gotten.
Same, yes.
So I'll give you actually a treat. So this week I've been staying in the city, and I feel like I've been so positive because I've gotten so many hours of sleep.
That 1
I've gotten
hour
a regular
does,
day.
Yeah, that
a
1
regular
hour
day's rest.
does
and
a lot.
it feels amazing.
Yes.
I've woken up and I'm like, oh hi, hello, good morning. You know, you wind down the window, good morning. That's also a village thing, by the way. I was told once you feel the need to wave everybody, even if you don't know it, very much me.
I think that it's a small town personality.
So when I get enough rest, I'm like, hello, hello, hello. But on days that I'm commuting from Borough Boom,
don't talk to me.
The windows are up, and I'm just like in silence.
But that I agree. A good night's rest is very important.
Is what helps. Yeah,
I like to, so because I don't have the time, right? I like to do a morning scrub.
Oh no, girl, I don't got the time for that.
No, but just because that's why I said when you wake up.
Yeah.
You live as far as I do. You have to get up early. But the waking up and the feeling of getting up and refreshing your face, I think that makes me feel positive. So whatever I'm about to go into, I'm renewed, I'm rejuvenated, I can do the thing.
You know, April, we can't close this conversation without asking our viewers, what do you do to feel some form of self-care, to take care of yourself? Do you have early mornings the way we do? You must be, because if you're up and you're watching. So what do you do for your self-care? And let us know in the comments, both on Facebook and on YouTube. I know we have our loyal viewers on both platforms.
Yes, but we can't continue this conversation, but kind of segueing into a newscast last night that was brought up by Paul, and he went to, I believe, Belize Elementary.
Yeah, so yesterday was International Teachers
Day, and to recognize International Teachers Day, or World Teachers Day, if you will, he went to, get that feel of what it's like to be an elementary school teacher. And we had we did this topic last year on the same day where we had some students come into the studio, right? And it was John and I at the time, and we were trying to do what teachers do, the exact same thing that Paul is doing. And
what was the lesson you were teaching?
I can't even remember. I think it was spelling as well.
Okay.
They were writing and circling shapes or something to that effect. But we went in right away with do this, or the same thing like Paul, but going at a very fast pace.
Yeah, Paul is hilarious.
But because we're adults and we're thinking with a different mindset.
Paul said, "Do you want me to spell it for you?" No.
Because you're trying, right? You're trying to get to their level, and what we were told is that for kids, you have to repeat it more than once, right? They have to be able to get it and so forth. But I wanted to bring up this topic, this particular piece, because just as we're talking about World Mental Health Day and the things that we have to do to, to boost our self-care and our self-esteem, they're practicing that with these kids. They do daily affirmations where they're looking in the mirror and they're saying, I am beautiful, I am kind, I am smart, I am confident. That's something to boost your kids from a young, tender age so that they feel good about themselves. And I really, really enjoyed this piece because it connects to exactly what we're talking about, right? Eradicating that taboo about mental health and teaching your kids from small to appreciate themselves. So I really, really appreciated this news piece, and I loved when Paul, I believe that if we can run that clip where Paul was talking to the kids and asking what makes a teacher a good teacher, right? And the kids were saying they're nice people. And Paul had asked, why is it important for a teacher to be nice, right? And the kids said, well, one, if you are nice to me, I will pay attention to you more, right? If you're kind to me, I will appreciate you more. And those are things that I think we forget as adults.
And the thing is, April, a lot of people don't, or maybe they do realize, but I know for certain that a lot of people remember their preschool teacher.
Yes.
Those were like,
Teacher Audrey.
Even for some kids, there are certain teachers that were almost their first love. I remember that clearly. I remember who my kindergarten teacher was, and there's this sense of warmth that she came with, Miss Rose, and those are things that you never forget. You never forget your favorite teacher.
My preschool teacher was pretty awesome. I don't really remember much of preschool, but I was interlanguages, trying to focus from Spanish to English at a tender age, and I was so confused the entire time. But my preschool teacher, like, she was a trooper. She helped me through it the whole time. Teacher Audrey, big up to she. And I really, you know, we have teachers that make us, and then you have teachers that break us. And it's very important, and that's why I said teachers are underrated. We don't appreciate them as much as we should. Because I've had teachers that have cleared the path for me. I am who I am today because of who they were as teachers. And I think that we don't think about that enough. So I know you guys talked about it yesterday, but I wanted to kind of bring up this segment because I really love that connection to mental health, that you're teaching them from a tender age to be good and to love themselves and to be attuned with who they are as human beings. I really appreciated this piece.
Yeah, it was a beautiful story. I love that we were able to take a quick trip to Belize Elementary School, by the way, that also is celebrating, I believe, 26 years. Their anniversary is today. So they've definitely been around for a while, serving these kids here in Belize City. I imagine even outside of Belize City as well. So congratulations to them on being an institution for such a long time.
Amazing. But Sabrina, we have a lot more to discuss.
Yes.
This month is going to be jam-packed with so many days, and of course we're going to be bringing them all to you as we, you know, trek through October. But we do have to move on with our show for this morning. And as we are in the spirit of talking about mental health, self-care, positive thinking, we bring you the eye-opener for today, taken from dailyom.com. Sabrina, would you do the honors?
Certainly, of course. In the morning, send yourself love for the entire day, and be sure to collect that love along the way. When things go wrong, it is easy to get into a bad mood, and that bad mood has a way of spiraling out and affecting our life for days to come. In the same way, when we feel badly about ourselves, we tend to act in ways that have repercussions, again, creating a negative vibe that can negatively influence the next several days. When it is important that we allow ourselves to feel what we feel and to be genuine, we do not have to completely surrender to a dark mood. In fact, the more we simply allow and accept our darkness as one part of the picture, the more easily we can allow and accept our light. In this vein, we can temper our gray moods with an injection of sunshine in the form of sending good wishes to ourselves for the next 24 hours. If you feel a bad mood coming on, or find yourself plagued with negative feelings, take a moment to acknowledge that. At the same time, recognize that things can and will change, and that you can still have a good day or a good week, especially if you take the time to visualize that for yourself. This is a great way to support yourself when you are working through tough times and hard feelings. When you visualize good things for yourself, you are sending yourself love and warmth, as well as encouraging yourself to keep going.
I love this eye-opener. We were just talking about that this morning, right? What do you do in the morning to make yourself feel good? And so, yes, audience, please tell us what your daily affirmations are. What do you do to motivate yourself in the morning to keep that positive light going? And it's important that you do, because at the end of the day, we have this thing where so many things happen to you on a daily basis, and perhaps 6 good things happen to you. Good, wonderful things that make you feel proud of yourself, and then that one bad thing occurs. Why do we dwell on the one bad thing when you had 6 other wonderful things happen? So try to keep yourself sharp, keep yourself focused on the good things in your life.
I think what's also a great reminder is for us to always look for the good things. Because as you mentioned, April, a lot of times if there's only one bad thing that occurred, it feels like that one bad thing outweighs maybe 10 things that are good, but
yeah.
we are not really focusing on the good. So try to, I mean, it's 6:54 this morning, so most of us are about to leave work on a Friday. Try to count all the good things that occurred throughout the day today.
Or the
we can
week.
start, yeah, we can start by saying, all right, it's Friday, so that means it's the end of the week. That's the first good thing.
We had 8 hours of sleep this whole
maybe
whole
most
week.
of us
Most
didn't.
of us.
So we woke up. That's
We
the
woke
second
up.
one.
We woke up.
We woke up. We had breakfast.
Well, you did?
No. But
Okay,
we
you
will
had
have
breakfast. You were able to take a lovely shower this morning
Yeah.
because you have water.
Yeah.
Right? You were able to drink that water
Yeah.
and to stay happy and healthy. You woke up and you had a wonderful stretch and you never feel your back blow out.
Yes, your back
'Cause
never hurt when you get
that's-
out of bed.
Yes, you know, you were able to sleep in a bed.
You were able to feed your kids.
Yes.
You know,
All
this
of these
morning.
good
And
things.
that's the challenge that I have, that me and April have for you today. Try to count each and every one of the good things that happen. And don't think of those grand good things like wind scratch. Think of the small things
Yeah.
like, oh, shoot, I have a job today. That's
Yes.
great, you know?
Yes.
We're at we're what, next week is payday, is it? I think. Or we have a holiday on Monday.
Yes.
For a lot of people, that's a great thing.
Or it's going to be a lovely weather today. And so you
Yes,
can
it's
go
going to be a great
outside.
weather. Well, we will confirm that shortly. But, you know, try to find the little things that makes the day good today. And you'll see that the good outweighs the bad.
I agree, Sabrina. But we do have to move on to the weather this morning to give you that positivity on what's
Hopefully.
I mean, I'm looking at the temperatures and they seem
All right.
alrighty. But you know, we have the folks from the National Meteorological Service waiting to get that update. But it's been relatively, I guess, normal weather.
I
if
feel
you
like
wanna
we've had a
call
pretty
it.
good weather week. We didn't see too much rain. I will say it was hot. It was very hot
Oh,
this
yeah.
week.
Oh, yeah.
I told, was it Paul yesterday that 95 on Wednesday may feel more than 95, you know? The 95 yesterday and Wednesday may feel completely different.
It's weird because I think I was telling Isani on Wednesday that the weather fluctuates. These isolated thunderstorms really are isolated. I recall driving in the Maya Mountains the other day, and you can physically see, Sabrina, where we're driving and it's not raining where we are, but you can see the rain in one space.
Patches of rain.
Patches of rain as we're driving through, and we're like, all right, we're gonna get through this one patch, go, and then it's not raining in one part.
Yeah, that
and then,
always fascinated
again,
me.
it's I don't know, and that's why when they say isolated thunderstorms, I guess that's what they mean. I don't know.
I just call it patchy rain.
But we have the weather update for you this morning from the National Meteorological Service of Belize, and here it is.
Good morning, Belize. A light airflow supports generally fair conditions. The 24-hour forecast for Belize and her coastal waters calls for sunny skies today with a few cloudy spells, and high temperatures today are expected to reach 91 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, to 96 inland and 82 over the mountains. Tonight, the skies will be clear to partly cloudy with low temperatures of 82 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 74 over inland areas, and 68 in the higher elevations. Showers and thunderstorms will be isolated, except for a few more over inland areas during the afternoon. Tonight and tomorrow morning, expect a few showers and isolated thunderstorms to develop mainly along southern coastal areas. The winds will be light and variable at first, then later the winds will blow from the east to southeast at 5 to 10 knots, and the sea state will be slight. A low tide will occur at 10:33 a.m., followed by a high at 5:12 p.m. Another low occurs at 8:55 p.m. and a high at 3:25 tomorrow morning. The sun rose at 5:43 this morning and set at 5:37 in the evening. The moon set at 12:39 this afternoon and comes up at 11:49 tonight. The outlook for Saturday and Saturday night is for similar weather conditions to prevail. In the sargassum forecast, latest observations continue to show little to no sargassum over the area, Therefore, the impacts are expected to remain minimal during the next few days. In the tropical weather outlook at 6 a.m., Tropical Storm Felipe was centered about 165 miles south of Bermuda. Felipe was moving to the northeast at 18 miles per hour with maximum sustained winds of 50 miles per hour. And that's your morning forecast that was prepared here at the National Meteorological Service.
And there you go. It's going to be sunny skies today with a few cloudy spells. Tonight, the skies will be clear. Positive
There's your first dose of positivity. You write that as number one, what we should be grateful for today.
And of course, we also have to be grateful that Tropical Storm Felipe is not going to be affecting us. So
alrighty.
Another good news for you this morning when it comes to the weather. And also another good news for you is that we have a lovely fun Friday, jam-packed, waiting just for you. And we begin this morning with Grace and You, the taste that moves you. You know how they do it. Then crack up in that kitchen. It's going to be great food this morning.
Yes, and in our second segment, it's all about National Kids Music Day. So stay tuned for a segment of fun with musical kids.
I'm excited for that. And then we're going to wrap things up in all things Halloween. We're going to have a special pop-up shop, of course, highlighting our small businesses here in Belize. And it's going to be a pop-up shop Halloween edition experience. I can't wait to go shopping.
You know what I have to inject here right now, April, is you're very festive. Look at your earrings, skeleton
Come
earrings.
On, I have earrings for every season. But we are going to see what our lovely small businesses have for us today in our final segment. But we got to take the break, and when we come back, it's all about Grace and You, the taste that moves you. Stay with us.
Get ready, babe. We're going on a vacation.
Finally, where are we going?
Don't worry, babe. I have we covered.
Are you sure you know where we're going?
Yes, babe. Oh, right there, see? Babe, the price me too good to be true. Me look much more better in that picture.
When life throws you a curveball, Belize Bank has your back. With our online financing, you can turn any vacation mishap into a dream getaway.
Cheers to Belize Bank for making our dream vacation a reality.
Thanks to you, babes, to turn things around.
No thanks to you, cheapo.
Out.
Experience the future of financing with Belize Bank online, where you can secure funds for anything, from anywhere, at any time, all without stepping foot in a bank. Apply for a loan today and unlock a world of possibilities.
The X-ray unit can be thought about as a branch of the accident and emergency department. So we see a lot of the accident cases that come through to check bones and other soft tissues. We also do a lot of chronic checks as related to chest X-rays and any other defects that might be able to be seen on an X-ray. Here is the closest X-ray service in the area. The next closest one would be the two hospitals in PG and one in Stan Creek.
Our regular work day for us would be tending to our what we call as outpatients, patients we see daily that are referred to doctors. We collect their samples, and then afterwards we do the processing. We do basic processing here, chemistries, urinalysis, hematology, stool samples as well. So, and we also cater for emergency samples as well.
We basically analyze blood samples. We know on a daily basis that doctors read blood samples and use it to analyze how the patient is doing on a day-to-day basis.
Every project has to start somewhere, and Brothers Habet's got you covered. We're the place for professionals because we understand success is built on quality and reliability. For the do-it-yourselfers seeking quality tools and materials to bring their out-of-the-box ideas to life, our paint department offers a kaleidoscope of hues to those looking to express their unique style. And for those seeking the perfect touch of elegance for their homes, we offer a curated collection of household fixtures and furnishings that caters to every taste. But what sets Brothers Habet apart is our exceptional customer service. Our employees go above and beyond to ensure that every customer's needs are met. We're here to see you through your building journey. Visit Brothers Habet and get started today, or call or WhatsApp us for a quote. See you soon!
What does family mean to you? Form a strong bond with your family.
Hey sis, how is friends?
Always remember, they may not be in the same place.
Coffee and friends, huh?
Make the time you spend together fun and memorable. Ignore the petty differences. Love them while you still can. Life can be short. You can be the glue that keeps them together. Family. Meaningful always.
Do you have information about a crime or a fugitive in our community? You can submit a tip anonymously with your smartphone. Using this program in safeguarding our community also protects your identity, keeping you out of the court system, and could earn you a cash reward. Here is how it works. Download the free P3 Tips app from the Apple Store or Android Market. P3 is the provider of our secure anonymous tip collecting software. Open the app and create a PIN, but be sure to remember that number, then select your location. Next, select the type of crime. When submitting a tip, be as specific as possible. If you have a picture, video or audio that will help officers, you can upload them from your phone. Information leading to an arrest can earn you a cash reward of up to $1,000. Once your tip is submitted, you'll be given a tip ID and password. Check back if your tip leads to an arrest. You'll be told how much you were rewarded and how to anonymously collect your cash.
Babe, have you seen the advisory that NEMA just posted? There's going to be a storm.
Storm? It's not a storm. That's just a little rain. We'll be all right.
Thank goodness that was only a simulation. But what if it wasn't? Consider this. You've worked hard building your future, your family, your business, your home. RF&G Insurance has policy options that can protect your most valued assets so that you can focus on what matters most. Include RF&G Insurance in your hurricane prep. Remember, it pays to get it right with RF&G Insurance, a Road Group company.
And guys, we're just having a very, very heated conversation because we are about to make corned beef wrap. Yes. And I am here saying no ketchup in your corned beef wrap, no ketchup in burrito, and no ketchup on garnaches. But now you
also
see
no ketchup on gaucho.
No ketchup on gaucho, right? So now here I am, a humble person from Cayo. And these are my Belize City peers.
And everyone says
and
ketchup.
Everyone here is like ketchup on everything, guys.
I mean, not the burrito. I made a mistake with that one. But on everything else.
I need your help because ketchup is a no-no on all of these things. But my colleagues are saying different. So tell us in your comments because I need to win this battle. It is 3 against 1.
Actually, it's 4. It's 5. It's 5.
Yeah. But nevertheless,
you're outnumbered, April.
Nevertheless, I can't be outnumbered in my viewers. Come on, viewers, and help me out here. But nevertheless, we do have, of course, our lovely Miss V and Tyler on set with us. And like I mentioned, it's all about corned beef wraps this morning. Miss V,
good morning again, Belize, April, man. All right, the ketchup, of course, Grace ketchup goes well on everything if it's up to you. Yes, even if you want to put it on your finger, just do it. So this morning we're doing a wrap. We can have it for breakfast or for lunch. If you choose, corned beef, as like I've said many times, is versatile in my eyes and maybe even in some other people's eyes, So today we're gonna whip up some corned beef wraps. So we have Grace corned beef, of course, the best corned beef that I only eat.
I love corned beef.
Yes, I'm a fan as well.
Yes, so we have this. The pan is already heated. Yes. So we're just gonna hash this up. It's not a lot of thing to do with the corned beef. If it's up to you, you can add whatever you choose.
Like onion and cilantro.
Yes, same.
Yep, the people put all sort of thing in it, and then again, I'm not gonna be mad like the people that don't like ketchup on whatever.
The people.
The shade. Yeah, so we're just gonna hash this up, of course, because then corned beef is something that is already, you can eat it out of the can, but us here in Belize, we want to add, we want to add stuff. Yes, we want to add stuff to it. So we're just gonna add a little bit of Malheur black pepper to that, and that will just be the cooking part for today. So everybody will be assembling their own wrap. We're gonna add a little bit of ketchup because then again, April, some people does that. If you don't have tomato paste or tomato sauce at home, you can add the ketchup because then it's a tomato base.
Yes.
As
just
well.
try it, April.
Yes.
I might try it. I will never say no to trying something new.
Yes, awesome. Awesome. Yeah, that's so good, man. You go to Mexico and tell them, hey, I want you can say it in Spanish, carnaches, or whatever way, and tell it, I want some ketchup on it.
Then I have no ketchup in the restaurant. but as Miss V is cooking up the corned beef there on the pan, it's been a while since you all have been here with us.
We haven't seen you in a minute.
So tell us about
we only missed one show.
That is a long time to be away from us. So tell us, what are some of the specials that Grace has to offer this week?
Well, of course, we always have our in-store promotion running countrywide. We still have our coconut powder promotion. You buy a box, you get 3 sachets free. We have our chicken Vienna promotion. You buy 4, you get 1 free. You buy a coconut water, you get a cup free. We have baking powder. You buy corned beef, you get baking powder free.
Nice.
Yeah, so
I've been
we
seeing that.
Yeah, so we have those promotion running countrywide. I also want to say congratulations to the winners of our Chill and Grill promotion.
Yes.
We have 8 to 9 winners countrywide from each store. So congrats to them. They are still claiming their prize, so please remember to claim your prize, everybody. That has been contacted, of course.
How long do they have to go and get their prize?
Well, we have it stored, so as we are making, everybody's making their own arrangements to get their prize, right? So.
And what did they win, just to remind our viewers?
A barbecue package, a grill, a cooler, barbecue utensils.
Wonderful.
Awesome.
Imagine that. You purchase things that you would normally purchase anyway, and you get a chance to win all these additional things, a grill, a cooler.
Yeah.
And who doesn't love that at any time throughout the year?
Also, you can look out for Grace. We will be at, the 14th we will be at Trapegas anniversary here in Belize City, and then the 28th of this month we will be in Cayo at the Running W anniversary as well, so you can look out for Grace there as well.
Wonderful.
All right, Miss
All
V,
right.
we done. We done.
Corned beef.
The corned beef.
Quick
done.
as that.
Ready.
Yes.
All right. We got with tortillas.
Oh, let me get my
So we're
tortilla.
all
We have
assembling.
some refried beans, San Marco brand from Grace, of course. This beans is nice, and they have in various, I would say, color, because we have this the black one, and we have
the red, and we have the red with chipotle.
Yes. So
sounds
again,
good.
Grace product is always awesome in my eyes, and I always encourage people, the viewers, give it a try. Because then you can mix up things with Grace product. So everybody will be assembling their own.
Do you have a special way of how we should assemble? Is it a free for all?
It's a free for all, but
All
then
right.
how I had initially set it up, because then I have been the one to do it, but then hey, I want everybody to get their
Try
hands
their
in. So we can layer with the beans, however thickness you want it, how much you want on it. You can put the beans on your tortilla, because we have some tortilla. It was made with Grace coconut powder and the baking powder as well. And you can put the lettuce, the tomato, the corned beef, whatever route you want, because then I don't want to step on April toe and say, oh, that's not the order of doing it. But
yes,
hey,
all of a sudden now you and April I say we don't eat beans in a burrito.
Oh my! I said one thing about the ketchup and that's it, right? You see, right, guys?
listen, we're not here to
is a
offend anybody, but for
cage.
everybody to try our ingredients or recipe.
My viewers got my back. They know what ketchup is.
All right.
So is this enough beans?
It's up to you, April.
right.
It's really up to
So
you.
I'll layer
you can
some
put the corned beef.
corned beef.
Yes. Then we have some shredded lettuce, some tomato, some cheddar cheese, and some sour cream if you like.
Okay. Yes, all of that sounds good.
Yes.
Actually. I love
And then we're gonna roll this thing up, and yes,
enough layering there.
Yep.
Share
And
with
if
my
and if you like heat, you can add your pepper.
Ooh,
you
yes.
can add
Of course.
jalapeno if you want,
You could
because
actually try our new peppers.
oh yeah, see, we
Let's
have
look at
two.
some hot sauce. Let's
Yeah,
put some hot
we have
sauce in
two. We
there.
have this Scotch bonnet, and we have this hickory smoke. I don't know which one will you ladies be
I love a good smoked
All
anything.
right.
So
And
that's
the seal is just breaking, guys. So you know.
you know it new. You know it
Yep,
new.
yep.
All right.
And then
so
again, Grace product.
here.
There is a third one, right, Tyler? No, it's just
It's
two of
just
these
those
ones.
two and the
Okay.
regular hot pepper
All
sauce.
right, yes.
I like a lot.
Grace is love, people. Grace is love.
Grace is.
Yeah, we're in the habit of always.
Thank you.
We're in the habit of always finding new innovations.
That's right. And I'm telling you, with corned beef, there's a lot that you can do that I myself
I don't want tomatoes.
would have.
You want tomatoes? You're not a tomato person, but you're a ketchup person.
Yeah, don't let me
this.
explain it.
Look at
I'm a
this.
salsa person, but I'm also not a
tomato person. Do you eat spaghetti?
Yes.
Okay. I just a check.
I know it makes no sense, but to me it does.
Okay.
Tyler,
well,
what you need? Oh, Tyler's good.
Tyler
Okay.
is good. Tyler is not making any.
Yeah.
Tyler is
And if you-
supervising
like
It's
me.
actually it's actually a competition between these two.
Oh, since when?
As of now.
As of now.
That's not fair because I'd already ousted one.
No,
listen.
You start to redeem yourself.
Yeah, you can redeem yourself because you have tomatoes. You're doing everything.
Yes.
I done the take out the tomato.
Sabrina said, "All right, so listen, you have everything."
I'll give you the win since we done there against you with the ketchup.
Oh boy, I love it. I love it. I love it. It's always love here on Open Your Eyes.
Yes. Wow. Got that.
What? That one rich burrito?
See?
Yay!
I know when I open my
got
restaurant
mine.
in the next life, I know who I'm gonna call.
Yes.
Right?
Wait, I could garnish it. Hold on.
Yeah.
Garnish it. Garnish it with a little bit of lettuce. Bloop.
All right. Okay.
Come on. All right, there we go. See, you win it. That's perfect.
Don't. Let's bring it over here so that Abu can get a close up.
Listen, you guys did a good job.
This is so simple and easy, and the ingredients, you can get them anywhere, any store. One more time for our viewers, what we put into this wonderful wrap.
The corned beef wrap. Like I said, the tortilla was pre-made with Grace baking powder and Grace coconut powder, of course. And then we went and we hash up the corned beef and we add a little tomato ketchup to it. If you don't have the ketchup, you can add tomato paste or tomato sauce. It's just to give it a little moisture, because then the corned beef, like I said, is already ready to eat. And then we have this San Marco black beans, and again, like I said, there's several different kinds that
Which one did we use? The black.
Yes, this is the black refried beans. Like Tyler said, there's the one with the chipotle and there's the red beans.
Yeah.
And that's what we did today. That's what we combined. And like I said, it can be for breakfast if you want, and then you can make this freezer friendly. You can make it ahead, wrap it, freeze it, and when you're ready to run to the door, put it in the microwave. Yeah, because then people is busy, people travel, and
it's a good breakfast,
instead of always having tacos, because tacos is going up. So hey, this is filling. This will be filling because then it's tortilla, of course, and just one. It's up to you how much you will like, and then again you top it off with our hot sauce that is available at Grace as well. These are fairly new on the market, so again,
get your pick, people. And of course, Grace will be in several parts of the country this month doing their promotions as well. When is the first stop?
Next week, the 14th at Trapegas anniversary here in Belize City, and then the 28th in Running Double in Cayo.
All right, so look out for the Grace logo wherever you are, and make sure you get your products when they come to a neighborhood near you. But Miss V, Tyler, always a pleasure. Thank you both so much for coming in this morning, gracing us with your presence. We got to take the break, and when we come back, it's all about music. Their International Music Day, and so our kids will be joining us after the break when we come back.
Technology is ubiquitous, and it's transforming how, when, and where we work. Fulltech Systems is placing award-winning devices in the hands of information workers, allowing them to work without compromise in a world without wires, to innovate, create, and to maximize productivity anytime, anywhere, satisfying the needs of the desk-centric remote and field worker and every other worker in between. We are providing the industry's best devices to businesses going through the process of digital transformation. Partner with us today to provide the solutions that will allow your employees to work effectively and efficiently to enhance your customers' experience. Fulltech Systems, your technology center, where you'll come for the price, but stay for the service.
Number one caller. Number one caller. Hey, number one caller. You know why? Listen, hey, for the best post and prepaid. You know that Smart got you back. For the best service coverage. All we know that Smart got you back. Travel and connect everywhere. You know that Smart got you back. Smart record that'll go a long, long way. All we know that Smart got you back. Do ya, babe? Let's go. Do ya, babe? This is our Smart offer. Prepaid, bundle, postpaid, roaming. Please don't forget the broadband and the prepaid. Best deals and bundles. No care what they say. Broadband for the family. You dollar when I lag long way. The roaming connect everywhere. The promos that we are family. Style up easy as 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Ooh. Every caller is the number one caller with Smart, bringing people together.
It's an massive season with massive deals and rewards at Penny's. From now through December 31st, earn double B-Bucks on store-wide purchasing every Friday and Saturday. That's right, 2 times the B-Bucks, which means 2 times the cash back when shopping at Penny's. Plus, get even more rewards with B-Bucks Builders on home goods, tiles, appliances, paints, and lights. And don't forget, there's also massive deals and discounts on tiles and the best brands in paints like Benjamin Moore and BH. Rewards, deals, B-Bucks. You can get it all this massive season. Only at Penny's. Quality and saving.
Are you looking for low-cost television advertising? Have we got a deal for you? Advertise on Channel 5's Daily Classifieds. Channel 5's Daily Classifieds is one of the most effective methods for introducing yourself and your business to the community. Use our Daily Classifieds to recruit employees, promote specials, promote your products or services, promote a business opportunity, increase traffic to your website, and advertise items you have for sale. Let us help you to save valuable time and money. Call us today at 280-0013 or visit us at our offices on Coney Drive to discuss how we can help your business grow affordably. Channel 5 Daily Classifieds. Advertise today.
Taking its name from the venerable father of the nation, the George Price Highway stretches 77 miles from Belize City to Benque Viejo. Originally built in the 1930s, this cross-country highway system is the artery that links Belize to Central America at the western border with Guatemala. That connection facilitates overland trade, supporting Belize's economic development. Winding its way across the scenic countryside, the George Price Highway from Roaring Creek to Esperanza has been fully reconstructed to meet international standards, with particular emphasis on road safety. A shorter and hassle-free commute is best enjoyed when everyone obeys the traffic laws. To reduce the number and frequency of road traffic accidents, it means that a seatbelt must be worn at all times and the speed limit observed when traveling along the highway. It also means that pedestrians must use sidewalks and crosswalks where available. Buses should only board and discharge passengers at a designated bus stop. Road safety is everyone's responsibility. It begins with you.
At
At The Life Company, we understand that life can be demanding and fast-paced, so we've made it easier for you to contact us. Wherever you may be, and at your own convenience, you can now access our services through our social media platforms. RFNG Life is pleased to introduce our new LifeBot service. Request a quotation, make premium payments, speak to a customer service representative, and more from right where you are in the palm of your hands. Visit our website or Facebook page or WhatsApp us at 671-5143 to try out our new LifeBot service today. RFNG Life Insurance, The Life Company.
When someone you love becomes a memory, the memory becomes a treasure. Channel 5 introduces the Daily Obituaries. The Daily Obituaries will broadcast all death and funeral announcements and memorials to honor your loved one's life and memories. The Daily Obituaries airs on Channel 5 prior to the evening newscast, with subsequent repeats at 10 p.m. and 12 noon the following day. It will also be placed online on our social media platforms, all for a standard package fee. Celebrate their lives and memories with Channel 5's Daily Obituaries. Honor in life and reverence in death.
Dwayne Moody, Isani Cayetano, Marian Ali, Paul Lopez. Your News 5 police teams do whatever it takes. Go wherever they need to go, so you can catch the story wherever you are, whenever you want, on whatever device. Channel 5 believes on television, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, because news is now everywhere, all the time, and so are we.
What did you mean earlier about climate change, Mom?
Well, when I was your age, I remember beautiful coral reefs and healthy beaches. The summers weren't as hot as they are right now, and the rainy season meant that it only rained when it was supposed to.
And then what happened?
The weather just started to change, and storms got worse. Coral reefs started to die because the ocean was getting too warm, and crops started to die because there was not much rain. You know, we realized as adults that we were doing something that was causing this.
What were you all doing?
Same thing we're doing now. Not using clean, renewable energy, chopping down too many trees, and even polluting the air with gases, such as the gases emitted from our cars when we drive around.
We need some help before it's too late, Mom.
We can't let it get worse.
What can I do?
We can raise our voices.
With 35 million dreams, aspirations, and futures at risk in CARIFORUM, we need your voice in our story against climate change. Acknowledge, commit, act. This message is brought to you by the Caribbean Community Climate Change Center under the Intra-ACP Global Climate Change Alliance Plus program and is funded by the European Union.
Do you know how to choose the best engine oil for your car? We believe the best engine oil should provide optimal performance and ultimate protection for longer. For Quartz engine oil, our engineers have formulated age resistance technology, also known as ART. It's a breakthrough innovation. The interaction between oil molecules is increased, creating a super resistant molecular structure. So whatever the conditions, it helps to prevent the lubricant protective film from breaking. Any engine is exposed to harsh conditions. Extreme temperature and pressure, friction, sludge accumulation. The molecular structure of Quartz with ART stays strong to perfectly lubricate and protect engine parts in all conditions. And the results are outstanding. Protection against sludge buildup improved by 18%. Protection against mechanical wear improved by 74%. Thanks to Quartz with ART, save on maintenance and preserve your engine's power. So next time you wonder which engine oil to use, choose performance and protection that lasts longer. Quartz with age resistance technology. Keep your engine younger for longer.
climate change in recent years has become a factor contributing to the rise in natural disasters in Belize, leading to displacement of families and poverty. Belize has many positive initiatives to become a climate-resilient country.
The mandate of the Climate Finance Unit is to mobilize resources for adaptation and mitigation of projects.
The integrated flood management in the upper region of the Belize River watershed. The aim of this project is to conduct feasibility studies to identify the flood and the effects of climate change that it has had in the surrounding areas of San Ignacio and Santa Elena towns.
Climate change adaptation is also seen through traditional agricultural practices. Let's all work together towards climate adaptation, mitigation, and resilience. A message from the Climate Finance Unit.
Wonderful.
Good day.
It is, yes, I love it. We were serenaded so early in the morning. Yes. It is National Kids Music Day. And we could not celebrate this day, April, without having some very talented kids here with us, as young as 6 years old. And they are here to show us exactly what they are capable of doing.
Of course, we have joining us in studio is lovely Giselle O'Brien.
No stranger.
No stranger to us, who is their music teacher. And we do have Madiba Leacock, who
you just saw
him. And of course, Macy Ann Rowe here to my left.
With a really cute ukulele at that.
And Miss Sierra Marshall on guitar over there to my left as well. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, guys. And thank you so much for joining us.
It is National Kids Music Day. And I mean, as much as we talk about the talent that these lovely kids have, music is also a way to release stress. It's good to attune to your emotions when you pick up a particular instrument. So let's talk about the importance of commemorating this day and what you do at the music school, Ms. Giselle.
Well, I think that talking about what children do is so important because children really are the more creative of us all. Yeah. Macy writes songs all the time.
Oh,
yes. Madiba is very, very creative. He always comes up with his own chords and melodies. And Sierra is, she's one of my more advanced students. A little bit shy sometimes, but when she plays, it's really beautiful.
Yeah. And we had Sierra here on the show just a couple weeks ago, I want to think, just a few weeks ago, when she was here also talking about playing the guitar. But you know, the first question that we always ask is it easier to learn an instrument when you're younger versus older?
I mean, isn't anything easier when you're younger?
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
True.
Yeah. But children do have, you know, very new ears. And so they learn, I think, a little bit faster. They're not so set in their ways yet. So you can, you know, mold them and teach them. You know, as you get older, you kind of have these preconceived notions in your head, and it takes a little bit more time to get rid of those habits in order to put something new in there. But I think if you have an open mind, it doesn't really matter what age you are.
Well, I want to get the perspective from our lovely guests this morning. Let's start with you, Macy. Why did you pick the ukulele?
Because it's smaller than a guitar.
And then you can hold it. Can you do a little tune for me? Yeah?
How long have you been playing the ukulele?
For about 2 years.
And how old are you?
6.
So you were playing that from you were 4?
Yeah? Just about?
It's like, yeah, it's nothing.
Are there any other instruments that you like?
I like guitars and pianos too.
Okay. And you can play those? Wonderful.
So I was told, Macy, that you write songs as well. Do you have any latest song that you've written?
No.
What's your favorite song that you've written?
I don't really know.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
you like them all.
Okay.
They all come to you and then you just play. Wonderful. And how about you, Madiba? Why did you pick the guitar?
Well, first of all, I just thought it looked cool.
You thought
It looks cool.
It looks good. It looks cool on you.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a great choice to decide, you know. That's a great deciding factor to get into playing an instrument.
Yeah.
A lot of times we look at these artists that play instruments and we say, you know what, you look very cool. If I play that instrument, I'll look like that too, right? Was that something that was in the back of your mind when you decided to choose a guitar?
Yeah. Are there any other instruments that you like?
Well, I like the drum set.
Oh, that's also a really cool
one.
instrument.
And your
Was it-
haircut matches that too.
Yes.
It's really nice. I like it.
Was it hard to learn to play the guitar?
Well, there were some times when it was hard to figure out some of like these strings. But I felt I learned them.
Yeah. You did really well this morning.
How long have you been playing?
2 years and a half.
Oh,
2 years
wow.
and a half too. And what about you, Sierra? Why the guitar?
I just thought it sounded really beautiful. I felt almost drawn to it.
Almost drawn to it. Are there any other instruments that you play?
Now, Ms. Giselle said that you are one of the more advanced students, but you're also still pretty young. So how long have you been playing?
5 years.
Wow.
Wow.
What is it about music that makes you want to keep going and playing?
I think because it's relaxing to come home from school and just play. It feels like I'm in my own world. Nothing else matters.
Ms. Giselle, how long have you been teaching these kids?
Wow, that's a hard question. I started teaching when I was still in university back in 20. I don't even want to say. Like about 2013. I would say before that, maybe 2011. I worked with kids with special needs. So in Trinidad, I worked with kids for the blind. I worked with children that didn't hear. I worked with children with mental disabilities, and then I worked with the Rotaract Club there. They had a school for children who could not succeed in a normal school system. So I had a mentor, Mr. Adam Walters. And he introduced me to teaching and education. And he said, I think you would be really good with these types of kids because they need somebody that, is consistent and nurturing. And I fell in love with it there. I moved back to Belize, and I guess I've just been teaching since.
Wow.
I mean, I moved back for a teaching job, so. Yeah.
What would you say is the benefit of, or are the benefits of having children learn to play an instrument?
Well, apart from the obvious having something that allows them to express themselves and, be able to find their own little niche, I mean, it also helps with brain development. Children that play music are, it's proven that they tend to access different areas of the brain. Linguistics and mathematics come into play there. And then, of course, we have children that they just need some way of communicating because they find it difficult to communicate in a normal setting. And playing an instrument helps with learning communication and discipline. So, yeah.
So, I mean, you guys opened up the show this morning with some lovely tunes. Is there anything else that you'd like to play for us this morning?
Macy, would you like to play your song? Yeah.
Okay, let's go, Mace. What's the name of the song?
Ode to Joy.
Ode to Joy. Okay, Mace, take it away. Very good. Wonderful. How long did it take you to get that?
I don't really know, but this was the second song I played.
What was the first song you played?
Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Ooh, do you remember how to play that? No? Okay, that's fine.
It's a long time.
Okay. She's moving on to bigger and better things.
Yes.
And let's hear from you again, Madiba. What song would you like to play for us?
I mean, he's played his song.
He's played his song? Okay. Let's go, Sierra. Let's do your song today.
Can I borrow your guitar?
Oh, she has her music book. And these kids read sheet music.
Yes, yes.
Wow.
They're all Madiba and Sierra are part of our Silver Strings Guitar Ensemble.
Okay.
We have 12 members in our Silver Strings Guitar Ensemble. And they all read notes, and we're hoping that they can start arranging their own music too, because Mr. Brian is tired. You know, they're getting older.
So they're gonna do the music arrangements after this.
Yeah, hopefully.
Okay.
Alrighty.
All right.
So we have Ciara on the guitar about to serenade us now.
Called?
Melancholy.
Melancholy. It does feel melancholy. Yes. I was literally listening and my eyes started to like get full. But I love music. That's what music does. It speaks to the soul. Yeah. And I mean, it's a gift when you're able to give that to your listeners.
And bringing them up at such a young age to be so attuned with their emotions with these instruments is really important. And so how often do you all come together to practice?
Well, most of my students do lessons once or twice a week. And then, Madiba does his lesson once a week, and then we have our group ensemble practice once a week. Macy's not old enough yet to join an ensemble, but I think by next year she'll be old enough.
She done got 2 instruments under her belt.
So how can persons or parents that are interested in putting their kids in music classes learn more?
Well, I am part of the Pelote School of Music. We have 8 teachers. Yeah. And I mean, we do various instruments. We do violin, guitars, piano, voice. So if you would like to get into an instrument, you can call the Pelote School of Music, or you can call me at 615-3672. And of course, if we cannot accommodate, we are happy to pass that information on to other music teachers, because we do have quite a few music teachers in Belize City and Belmopan and so on. So we all work together and try to reach out to each other.
As we wrap up our conversation this morning, Ms. Giselle, would you like to close us off with a lovely song on your guitar?
Girl, you put me on the spot.
Yes, of course, I have to. And Madiba is helping.
Madiba's like, here.
Oh boy, okay. I guess I will. I'll play you maybe part of an original?
Yes.
Please.
Okay. I keep seeing you, you keep running through my mind, reminding me of those times. I keep seeing you in every promenade I walk, but we never ever talk. But I know you, 'cause we're connected, even though I don't know your name. Perfect soulmates, soulmates through our pain, 'cause I've been there, yeah, set place where we lose dreams. I know you the same way you know me. You know me. You know me. La da 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 da.
And there is a hush in the room.
Yeah.
You okay?
No.
Beautiful, so beautiful. And that's why she's the music teacher.
Yes, yes.
Thank you so much, Teacher Giselle. Thank you to Macy Ann, Madiba, Sierra. You all did such a wonderful job this morning. You have our director crying in the room. So beautiful. Well done. But we do have to say goodbye. We got to take the break, and we hope that you come back very soon to serenade us once again. It is National Kids Music Day. So wherever you are, pick up that instrument and play a tune.
Yeah.
But we got to take the break, Sabrina. And when we come back, it's all about
Pop-Up Shop Halloween Edition.
We have our small businesses already setting up this morning. See what they have to offer this October. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
With eCash, bill payment is extremely convenient, and all utility companies accept eCash payments. What's even better? You get to split bills with your roommates, siblings, or whoever you desire. Simply open your eCash app, go to Bill Pay, tap the respective utility company, enter the information, and pay the bill. Then tap the transaction made. Tap Split the bill. Select Evenly. Send the request to who you are splitting the bill with, and get notified when they pay. Talk about making life easy and avoiding confusion. You can split the bill for restaurants, grocery stores, and for any eCash payment you make. To find your next yummy meal, hair treatment, or chill spot, simply open the app and utilize the geolocation service to see nearby businesses that accept eCash. Geolocation and bill payment make life a whole lot easier.
Homeowners, immerse yourselves in elegance. Surround yourself with the beauty of one-of-a-kind, quality wood furniture. This is what America's elegant furniture and appliances has to offer. Trendy, affordable, and exceptional centerpieces, large mirrors, vanities, plush sofa sets, coffee tables, office furniture, exquisite mahogany bedroom sets, home decor, mattresses, and so much more. Shop our new reduced prices store-wide and get huge discounts daily. Our layaway and payment plans offer the lowest interest rates guaranteed. Our extensive catalog meets everyone's furniture needs, and if you can't find what you're looking for, then we'll custom make it for you. Shop at Mirka's and save. Mirka's, making your household dreams affordable.
Number one caller. Number one caller. Hey, number one caller. You know why? Listen, hey, for the best post and prepaid. You know that smart got you back. For the best service coverage. All we know that smart got you back. Travel and connect everywhere. You know that smart got you back. Smart record that'll go a long, long way. All we know that smart got you back. Ah, do ya, Ben. Let's go. Every caller is the number one caller with smart, bringing people together.
morning. Thank you for calling me. This is your inspection first. Once the inspection passes, we do the connection for you.
Our teams at BEL continue to serve you.
Get out and explore this weekend with Caribbean Sprinter. With our ferries, you'll get to San Pedro, Belize City, and Key Cocker faster and smarter. Visit Caribbean Sprinter online at sprinter.bz.
Taking its name from the venerable father of the nation, the George Price Highway stretches 77 miles from Belize City to Benque Viejo. Originally built in the 1930s, this cross-country highway system is the artery that links Belize to Central America at the western border with Guatemala. That connection facilitates overland trade, supporting Belize's economic development. Winding its way across the scenic countryside, the George Price Highway, from Roaring Creek to Esperanza, has been fully reconstructed to meet international standards, with particular emphasis on road safety. A shorter and hassle-free commute is best enjoyed when everyone obeys the traffic laws. To reduce the number and frequency of road traffic accidents, it means that a seatbelt must be worn at all times, and the speed limit observed when traveling along the highway. It also means that pedestrians must use sidewalks and crosswalks where available. Buses should only board and discharge passengers at a designated bus stop. Road safety is everyone's responsibility. It begins with you.
Are you looking for low-cost television advertising? Have we got a deal for you? Advertise on Channel 5's Daily Classifieds. Channel 5's Daily Classifieds is one of the most effective methods for introducing yourself and your business to the community. Use our Daily Classifieds to recruit employees, promote specials, promote your products or services, promote a business opportunity, increase traffic to your website, and advertise items you have for sale. Let us help you to save valuable time and money. Call us today at 280-0013 or visit us at our offices on Coney Drive to discuss how we can help your business grow affordably. Channel 5's Daily Classifieds. Advertise today.
All right, welcome back to our final segment on our Fun Fridays. Usually we, mention our small businesses, we try to uplift them, and what better way to do that than with an in-studio pop-up shop.
Pop-up shop.
Halloween edition, of course, and we have our 4 lovely small businesses joining us this morning. Let's start with your side.
Yes, so we have here with us Alessandra Eck, and she is the owner of The Cakery by Ali. Good morning, Ali.
Good morning everyone.
It looks lovely over this side, very colorful. We have quite a few different designs of cupcakes that you've created. Let's talk about your business, The Cakery by Ali.
Well, I started The Cakery by Ali in the pandemic. Everyone wanted their sweet fix still, so I would go and deliver, and it's still booming and going well. Everyone loves their sweets, and so this October, I'll be doing little cupcake boxes. That's my specialty for every Valentine's, Halloween, Mother's Day. People want their cupcakes to give to your kids or anyone you want to gift a little box to. So this set, I want colorful. I wanted something bright instead of the black and the little scary. I wanted more colorful for kids because Halloween is. Well, I think it's for the kids.
Yeah,
it's very
a lot of kids really love it. Did you enjoy baking before the pandemic? Because I know that a lot of us learned new skills, found new hobbies during the pandemic. So was this something that you realized you had a gift for during the pandemic, and you decided I could make a business out of this?
Well, when I was younger, I was always the kid that wanted the easy bake oven. And
Oh,
I was
okay.
always in the kitchen watching my mom, and so it's something that I love. Then I started making cakes for like my dad's birthday, and then people saw it and they're like, "No, you should do this." So I just kind of self-taught, and
it took off.
I love the designs.
What flavor of the cupcake we have here? It's black, but what is the flavor?
Well, I did chocolate. That's
Okay.
my most popular flavor.
Okay.
Everybody loves my chocolate.
Is it buttercream frosting?
Yes, and buttercream. I did a raspberry buttercream.
Looks lovely, looks yummy. So how can persons reach out to you if they want to purchase cupcakes this October?
Okay, well, my primary source would be Instagram at the Cakery BZ, or the name is the Cakery by Ali. And you can also WhatsApp me at my number 633-7130.
All right.
So, yeah.
Alrighty.
And over on this side, Sabrina, we do have some other wonderful businesses.
Yes.
And I'm going to start with my friend here, Adelina Chan, and she is the owner of Paws and Claws Crafts. And I'm looking at these and they're just super, super cute. But good morning, Adelina. Let's talk about your business. What is it and why did you begin at such a tiny little range of small clothing for our furry friends?
Okay, so Paws and Claws is pet fashion. I design and I make pet clothes, costumes, anything that has to do with animals, fur babies. So the reason why I started is because I have a little dog and it was so hard to find things to dress her with. So, and then the little stuff that you find at those stores, it's like so common.
Yeah.
So with this now, it's custom made, designer. I take my time, I put my effort, whatever design you want.
Guys, they're so cute. They're so
So
cute.
unique as well. Thank you.
And so for you do seasonal costumes, you said. So for this Halloween season, what do we have here?
It's a wizard.
Ooh.
The cap along with the
Merlin,
cape.
of course. You see the stars. There
Well,
is no
actually, his
wizard.
name is Haku.
Okay, Haku the wizard. I love it. And he has a cape, guys. Look at that.
Yes.
I love it. I love it.
But you have some other designs here.
We also have witch. The witch more has the frill. On the side.
And look at the little space there, April, for the ears.
Yeah, so their ears.
That's so perfect. Oh my God, I love
And then you
it.
can wrap it around their neck.
Yes, like a little bonnet.
Right.
Are there other designs that you're offering this season?
Yes, actually I'm doing a promotion that today and tomorrow is the last day. You can put in orders for any custom-made costumes you like for your fur baby.
And then you have it for Halloween.
Right.
All right. And how can they contact you for these custom orders?
They can either message me on Instagram or contact me WhatsApp 628-6685.
So see, I have a big fur baby. He not fit into this situation here. Can I get a costume for my big fur baby?
Of course.
And can you tell me that he's not going to rip it to shreds?
No promises, April.
This is a lovely niche and very, very unique, as you said. How long have you been in business?
Actually, November makes 1 year.
Okay. Wow. And how has the clientele been?
It's been building. We've built a lot of relationship with a lot of our customers, especially the pet parents.
Yes, the pet.
Yes, we tend to build a lot of a bond because, you know, for mom and for dads, we get to talk about pets and, oh, you know, the puppy chewed it up, if you can make another one. Or my birthday is coming, can you do like a matching set for us?
That's so cute.
That's so cute.
Yes.
That's so cute. You're based in Belize City.
Yes, yes.
But you do countrywide.
Yes, we do ship outside.
All right, and you are available on Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp.
Yes, yes.
All things at
Paws and Claws Belize.
Paws and Claws BZ. We're going to be looking and shopping a little bit more, but Sabrina, we have another, of course, no stranger to our show.
No stranger. Now, April, we were talking about those statement earrings that you are wearing and that you're still wearing. Now, if you're looking for statement jewelry just like April's for this Halloween season, we have with us Aisha Garel, and she is the owner of Zest. Aisha, let's talk about your business.
So I'm Asia from Zest Handcrafted, and we go a little crazy for Halloween. It's my favorite time of year, so we tend to bring out a pretty extensive line and we add to it every year. So we've had a lot of fun with different styles and different sizes.
Yeah.
We have our stud packs, so if you like smaller earrings, we do have that as well. So I have a stud pack right here.
Okay.
And they come in these tear and share packs.
Oh,
so
I
you
love
get
it.
3 for $32, and you can tear them, share them with your friends. And they have hypoallergenic stud backs. They're plastic, so if you have any metal allergies, that makes it easy for you to wear.
How long have you had Zest?
It's been my full-time job for about 3 or 4 years now. I've lost track.
Oh wow! So it's a while now.
It's a while. It's been a hobby through college, and then I got home, and I realized the more I put into it, the more I get out. Don't let anyone lie to you. Being an entrepreneur, you work 24/7. It's not like, oh, I could take a break whenever I want and go about my business. No, you work all the time.
Yeah.
But I also have fun doing it.
I was gonna ask the inspiration.
Yeah.
How do you get your ideas? Because
I start decorating from September.
Wow.
Basically. So I decorate the house for September. I set the mood. I watch Halloween movies a lot. This year we watched a lot of Hocus Pocus. So we have our book and our sisters dangles. I've always been into Halloween. So.
Now, what's really cool about this is that these jewelry are made from resin, right? Let's talk about that, the process.
So it's very, I feel closer to science when I do it. I have my apron on, and you mix chemicals, and it's a liquid first, then it hardens, and so I make my own molds. So the process is it takes a while. I have to sketch out my pieces that I want to do, and then I will send it to a laser cutting person, and they will cut the pieces for me, send it to me, and I'll make my own mold.
Wow.
And from that mold, I'll pour the pieces in, add color, and then assemble everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. What are your best sellers all year round?
All year round, it would be my wooden pieces. So I'm
Okay.
doing some hardwood, Belizean hardwood, and other inclusions. So I have some shells in there, I have some monsteras, and then the Blue Morpho would be.
Oh, I love the Blue Morpho.
Yeah, we have our Blue Morpho hardwood wings that we sell really well as well.
Excellent. And can persons purchase these jewelry online, or where are you based?
Yeah, so I do have an Instagram page, a Facebook page, and a WhatsApp for people that aren't on social media. It's zest.handcrafted, and the WhatsApp is 604-5013.
Alrighty. These are gorgeous. I was looking at this one right here. Wait, no, this is what I was looking at. Did you guys watch Wednesday on Netflix?
Girl.
Oh my gosh, I love it. This is so cute.
So these are actually fun. There are Gothic frames, and you can customize them. So you can send me whatever silhouettes, whatever characters you'd like, and I can put them in the frames for you. So
These are
those
excellent.
Are customizable
now
ones.
I was looking at one of your molds, Asia, and this one here with the haunted house. There is so much detail to it.
Yeah.
Please walk us through this. I would imagine painstaking process.
It is. So first you like I said, you sketch, make the molds. Once the molds are ready, you pour the black piece. And so that's the bigger piece on there. And one thing I want to say about resin, these earrings look huge, but they're super lightweight. You don't feel them on the air. They don't pull down and give you headaches or anything like that. So then we have to paint in each of the windows and wipe it off and make it look neat, and then the bone pillars, because you want to do the white last because that stains really easily. And then you stick on the resident ghosty that is in that corner there and resin him in and secure him, and then you have to drill the top hole and make sure the edges aren't sharp, and then you assemble.
And how long does it take to make one?
It's hard to say because I do things in batches. So I'll have days that I just pour, and I pour for about an hour and a half, and that takes 24 hours to cure. And then I take everything out, and then I'll do the edges, and I call it beasting, but I use a sander and I sand the edges so that they're neat. Then you put a clear coat on there so it looks, shiny again. So it really it's a process of days, so it takes about a week to make like a batch of the earrings.
Wow.
The mansions and the sugar skulls take the longest to make.
Wow.
Wow. All right, well, I am impressed. These are definitely some great choice of jewelry to use for this season. I know April told me, she told me this morning when she heard about Zest coming on the show that she intentionally left her wallet at home.
Well, I did tell her we take cards and online transfers, so no cash needed.
But we have also one more small business here, April.
Our to my right, last but not least, it's all about 501 Soap Company, and Justin Chen is the owner of such company. And I was smelling these soaps right before we started, guys, and it smells like fall. Good morning, Justin. Let's talk about your business. 501 Soap Company is no stranger to our show either, but you are doing something seasonal this year. Let's talk about your soaps.
For this year, for Halloween, I have the pumpkin spice soap.
Yes, and it looks like a treat.
Justin, if I bought that soap, I wouldn't even want to use it.
It looks pretty and it smells pretty, but let's talk about the inspiration.
I have always wanted to make like dessert looking soaps that was special since like no one really does them here. So I wanted to create like different dessert food looking soap designs.
And so, but you have that is your pumpkin spice soap, but you have some other designs there as well. I'm seeing some tiny pumpkins and some foam. Are they the same flavor, smell?
So they're different scents. So like I have the lemongrass, which is made from fresh lemongrass, and then I also have the mango tangerine.
Ooh, I love that.
Yeah.
And then I also have the honey turmeric, which is like the popular ones that usually sell throughout the entire year.
Yeah, I saw the pause and I thought that it was yours.
I thought so too. I thought so too.
But yeah, go ahead.
How long have you been in business?
So I started it in 2021 as a marketing project for school.
Oh wow! Okay.
And now is it your full-time job?
No.
So it's still something you do on the side. How long does it take for you to make one of these?
So like for the pumpkin pie one, I'll start with the base, which would be the bottom portion.
Yeah.
So after that, I'll leave it for 24 hours for it to cure. After then, I'll do the icing, the top piece, and then I'll squeeze them. Well, actually, I'll start making the embeds first.
Yeah.
So I'll leave it, then do the base, then do the icing part. Then I'll just assemble them together.
What's because Asia said she does a little bit of chemistry when she's working with her resin. Let's talk about your scientific process to make soap.
Okay, so I'll use different type of oils, sodium hydroxide, which is a lye solution.
And I mean, I can't imagine the amount of time and effort it takes for you to cut one of these. I see some stencils, some roses, some pumpkins. Do you make them in batches as well?
Yeah.
And then you cut them all?
Well, I use stencils for them.
Okay. And what's the foam?
So those are cookie design.
It's cookie? Can you lift it up so that we can see it? They're so tiny.
They're so cute.
They're so cute.
It is so cute.
What is the scent?
So it's cinnamon.
Okay.
Ooh, it looks like icing.
It
or
does.
Something like that with the cinnamon stuff.
Justin, I have to say again, you're making it hard for us want to actually use these soaps. They're so cute. I don't want to touch it.
And I saw you have different sizes, different scents, and so forth. So, how much would one of these cost? Or are you doing any promotions this season?
I have different pricing for them. Like for the Halloween one, the pumpkin pie, it'll be $20 each.
Okay. And for the other ones?
So it ranged from 5 to 12.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So and how can persons reach out to you?
People can reach out to us through Facebook or Instagram at 501 Soap Company.
Wonderful. Guys, I think that we are looking at 4 wonderful, established small businesses. And I just have to ask, guys, when it comes to being an entrepreneur, Asia said it, it's a 24/7 job. This is a side hustle for you. What are some of the challenges and some of the positive things that come out of owning your small business? Anybody want to
Let's begin with you.
Yeah.
Alessandra.
Challenges, everyone has their own taste buds, and you're always nervous when you sell a cake or a cupcake because will they like it? And I mean, for the most part, I get all my positive feedback. So,
is this something that you would like to do full time?
oh yes, definitely. Hopefully one day I get to own my own bakery in the city and sell. But right now I just do mostly deliveries and pickups from my home.
Alrighty. Well, guys, I know for certain that you will be busy this Halloween
Any
season.
other plans do you have for Halloween?
Well, I do try to do as many pop-up shops as possible, especially for October. So we'll be doing some on the weekends, about every weekend until Halloween. And then we do have promotions going on too. So we have the 3 for 32 stud packs, and then you get stickers with every.
You're so cute.
I was curious while you guys were doing your interview. I was just here, like, look,
taking a peek.
Just look at. Yes, she has stickers. What do you think I was looking at? Like,
So I ordered them and they came back a little bigger than I thought, but that's a good thing for you guys. So we have Jack Skellington stickers, Night Before Christmas, and Hocus Pocus stickers. So any $50 purchase will get you one of these.
I have a question for you, because you talk about Jack the Skeleton, and I love Nightmare Before Christmas. Do you do these for Christmas as well?
I would, of course. Any excuse to extend Halloween is okay.
I agree. I 100% agree. And what about you, Adelina? What are you doing for your for the rest of your Halloween plans? Pop-up shops, promotions?
Well, for right now, we just have planned the custom-made orders, so we're gonna be busy with that.
Okay.
I have a Yoda order to put in.
A baby Yoda?
Yeah. So we'll be busy with the custom orders.
And you said it lasts until tomorrow for people to order. How long does it take for you to?
It depends on size, design, and how big the fur baby is and all of that. So that's included.
Would you create, like, okay, so if my fur baby can't wear one of these, would you make a stuffed toy?
Yeah, I would take the challenge.
That might be a long process,
That might be
though.
a long process because you have to stuff it and so forth, right? But these crochets design are really, they look
Very
sturdy.
cute.
No, they look sturdy.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
Well, I have a little puppy, and she's very she destroys everything. so these are very durable because she always like takes it off and put it in her mouth and carry it around the house, you know, and she tries to tear it, but it's hard.
Yeah, they're very, very sturdy. So, of course, the promotion for customized Halloween costumes for your fur babies ends tomorrow at the Paws and Claws Crafts. And, of course, Justin, your soap promotions, what can we look forward to?
So, for Halloween, I'm doing gift boxes for $35, which you select any soaps.
Okay, any of your pumpkins or any of the soaps there?
Yes, any soaps.
Wonderful, guys.
And any promotions for you, Alessandra?
I'll be having my cupcake boxes and my brownie boxes on October 31st.
All right.
Right. So Cakery, Zest, Paws and Claws, 501 Soap Company. These are all wonderful business Belizean businesses, and I always have to say I'm really proud whenever we bring our small businesses to Open Your Eyes, because I get to shop and not have to do it online. But if you want to find them online, of course, you can check out all of their Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, social media pages to get your orders in today. I am so happy I left my wallet.
No, same here. I have to say I thoroughly enjoyed learning about each and every one of your businesses. We definitely see how our young people are starting their own entrepreneurial journey. I was very intrigued, Justin, by your story of launching your business after a class project. That on its own is wonderful.
I would have never guessed.
Yeah.
But all the best to you all this spooky season. I am sure that your Insta pages will be DM'd full, your inboxes will be full. But guys, we do got to take our final break, and when we come back, we'll be wrapping things up. Stay with us.
Smart introduces Real Unlimited Postpaid Plans. providing customers with unlimited talk, unlimited text, and unlimited data. Now that's a real great deal. With Smart Plus, Share 1 and 2, and Enterprise 1 and 2 plans, you can talk as much as you want, text as much as you want, and for the first time ever in Belize, you can enjoy unlimited data with your postpaid plan. So come in and sign up for an unlimited postpaid plan and enjoy limitless possibilities. In addition, other plans such as the Flex Junior, Choice, and Select have been boosted with a lot more talk, text, and data, providing you with the best value for your budget. Be unlimited with Smart. It's time to power your dollar with Smart.
My Social Security. Your direct online access to all your Social Security information. 360 view of all your Social Security information. Registration services, benefits, contributions, and employer services at your fingertips. Enjoy all the new features with your My Social Security account. Register with SSB. Submission of benefit claims. Submission of contribution statements. View contribution record. Enjoy all your My Social Security feature at ssbportal.org.bz. Social Security at your fingertips.
Do you own a car or motorcycle and need an extra income but don't have the time to commit to a second job? Midriver is your solution, as you can work anytime and anywhere. Download the Midriver driver app from Play Store or App Store, the Black app, and fill out the application or WhatsApp pictures to 615-5678 or 615-2250. Provide Midriver with pictures of your driver's license, social security or passport, insurance sticker, license sticker, title, profile picture of you, police record or the receipt, front of vehicle, rear of vehicle, left side exterior, right side exterior, picture of passenger seat interior, picture of rear seat interior, vaccination card, and email address. The list might look long, but you have all of these already. Just the police left for you to get. When your registration is complete and approved, all you have to do, turn up online. When a job comes in, swipe right. Tap Arriving. This allows the customer to track your GPS progress. Tap Navigate. Google Maps will open to give you directions. Press Arrive. Customer gets notified that you are outside. When customer enters car, swipe right to start ride. Midriver app charges by time and distance. That guarantees you to earn an income. When you reach destination and end the ride, the app will tell you and the customer the total cost of the ride. Midriver only takes 15%, so 85% of the income is all yours. Don't forget to get that police record receipt, and you can be on your way to making extra money with the help of Midriver.
Your life just got a lot less complicated with Belize Bank Contactless MasterCard Debit Card. Introducing our Standard Debit and MasterCard Platinum Debit Cards. Now you can make purchases anywhere MasterCard is accepted with one tap, pay and go. Your contactless card never has to leave your hands, especially in these times. And your card is embedded with multiple layers of security. Platinum card holders get to enjoy extra benefits like price protection, purchase protection, trip inconvenience, and luggage protection, just to name a few. Start enjoying a cashless lifestyle today with the Belize Bank.
Welcome back. Welcome back to Open Your Eyes. Sabrina, we are wrapping things up.
Yes, we
Friday.
are. And April, it was such a fun Friday, as we promised. We were able to start things off with breakfast with Grace and you. We learned how to make corned beef wrap. We even had a healthy debate with ketchup or no ketchup.
I still look on the comments to make sure I won that debate.
Ketchup or not ketchup on gacho, on garnaches, on burrito.
I say no.
I say, yeah. I say go for it.
But that was a wonderful segment with our friends at Grace. And then our second conversation was all about National Kids Music Day.
Yes.
And we had some wonderful guests along with their music teacher, Miss Giselle O'Brien, that played us some guitar solos, some ukulele solos.
Yeah, they were
Wonderful
serenading
talent.
us with stringed instruments, and it really made me appreciate how much music can move you. We saw as young as 6 years old on set,
commanding that instrument
ukulele,
as well.
And I'll tell you, I actually, when I was very young, I tried to learn the guitar, and it's not very easy.
I
At least
always
it wasn't for me.
wanted to learn an instrument, but you know, I think now we are in this age where we're appreciating music and music teachers a lot more, and so we're seeing more kids be able to attune their emotions with a lovely instrument. And our entire audience here in this set was just blown away by their talent.
I mean, even with Giselle and her original piece, I had to hold back the tears.
Rick cry for you back then, so we know.
Thank you, Rick. Thank you, Rick. But I mean, it really speaks to the power of music. It's a universal language. And truly, I encourage parents, if you know that you have a child that is interested in learning an instrument, or maybe you can just tell that this kid is musically inclined, sign them up for an opportunity to learn an instrument. It can be a guitar, it can be a ukulele, it can be piano, violin, or even the steel pan.
Yes.
There's so many options available, and we have talented and trained music teachers that are ready and available to teach your kids.
And as we wrapped up our show this morning, it's all about Small Business Fridays here on Open Your Eyes. And what better way to bring in spooky season than to have them with a pop-up shop here.
Yeah, spooky products.
So we had 501 Soap Company, we had Zest Handcrafted, Paws and Claws, we had Cakery.
Yeah.
It was all things Halloween here on set, and just go on their social media pages to check out their promos. Remember, when you buy from small business entrepreneurs here in Belize, you build our economy. So go ahead, take a look at what they have to offer. If you're a treats person, an earrings person,
scratch his head. Scratch his head.
Lovely soap person, or even a person that wants a customized costume for your fur baby, you know where to find them on social media.
But you know, April, what I always enjoy when we have these small business segments is the backstory to their businesses. One thing we can see that almost all of them had in common was the fact that they started their business sometime around the pandemic. And that's admirable. You know, they found that they were talented or gifted in an
Shows
area.
resilience in our community.
And I mean, even when you look at Aisha and her business with Zest being way before the pandemic, it speaks to the fact that she found something that she was talented in, and she took it and ran off with it. And now she's doing this full time. And that's the goal, I believe, for every small business, to be able to do what you love full time. We have Alessandra that says that she wants to have her own bakery in the future, and that's something that we hope that she's able to achieve as well. But in the meantime, you're able to purchase each and every one of these products online. They also shared their handles for their social media outlets where you can purchase these products and maybe even have them delivered right to you.
Yes, of course. But you know, as we wrap things up, we want to say thank you to our viewers as well for tuning in and joining us right here on Open Your Eyes. It's going to be a long weekend. It's going to be a holiday on Monday to bring in and commemorate Indigenous Peoples Resistance Day. I have a challenge for Asia. She needs to make me an earring for Indigenous Peoples Resistance Day.
Well, so I know she's up for it. I'm speaking for Asia.
But, you know, if you want to catch us on all of our social media and so forth, you can drop us a line right here at oye@channel5belize.com to send us a question or a comment.
Yeah, and you can also catch us on Facebook at Open Your Eyes BZ.
And check out all of our bloopers and highlights on Instagram at OYE Belize. And of course, Belize or out there in the diaspora, please join us again on Tuesday when you open your eyes
to start your morning right.
Be sure to keep your eyes, your minds,
and your your heart's open.
We'll see you soon, Belize. It's a long weekend. Please be safe out there. If you're going to travel, don't drink and drive. All of the nuance. It's going to be a hot day. Drink some water, get some rest. And we'll see you right here on Open Your Eyes on Tuesday.
Bye.
Open Your Eyes was brought to you by the Belize Bank. Our country, your bank.